We're making a list, checking it twice. Gonna find out who's nice and organized. Seth and Jane are coming to town. Hey Jane, it's the holidays, and I'm crazy busy. I've got so much shopping to do, you know, buying gifts for everybody. I've got to make I got to get a lot of groceries because I have a lot of people coming over for dinner. How do you keep organized?
Well, it is difficult, Seth, but I know there's an app for that.
There's an app for that?
There's an app for that. Like Google Keep.
Google Keep.
Have you used any others? What have you heard about?
Well, I've heard of Evernote Checklist.
I love Evernote.
Evernote I use for a lot of things.
There's one called Wunderlist.
There's one called Wunderlist. I've used that in the past.
There's
That's
that
really
funny
good.
name one. What's that one?
Don't Forget the Milk.
Yeah, that one.
It's great for grocery shopping.
And lately I've been using Reminder on my iPhone.
Oh, that's
because
good.
I can just talk to it going down the road.
And Siri puts it right on your list.
Yes.
What's your favorite one that you are using right now, though?
I've just started to learn about AnyList.
AnyList.
Mm-hmm.
What does AnyList do?
Tell me, Seth.
AnyList is great because it automatically organizes your shopping. So, for instance, like if you want to add milk to your list, you just put it on your phone as milk, and it recognizes, hey, that goes in the dairy department, so it puts like all those dairy things in one section. Or if you put like, hey, I need bananas, it'll put all the produce things in the produce section. And it just organizes it and makes it really easy to go shopping at the grocery store.
And isn't there some way that if you share it, like if you share it with Marcy, your wife?
Right. Yeah, so she can add things from wherever she's at on her phone to the shopping list, and it automatically shows up on my phone, which is really handy. Especially like even if we're in the store, we can add things to the list and I automatically see it.
That would be really helpful, I think.
It is. It really is. And not only is it good for grocery shopping, but it's good for any kind of shopping. But it's also good just for any kind of list. So if I have a list of things to do here at work, I can put those things in there and it keeps track of things for me.
That makes me think of Google Keep.
Google Keep.
Because when I think about work and I think of the whole Google thing we're doing here, I've been learning about Google Keep.
What does it do?
I use it in my work. It can create lists also. You can color code them. You can even record an audio. You can use it offline. And the thing that I'm really liking is you can share it directly into Google Docs. So if I start some brainstorming with some people and I don't want to open up a big thing and I just pull out my phone and start using Google Keep, I can then share it right into Google Docs.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. I've also seen that you can take a picture of something, and if the picture has words in it, it'll take the text out of there and just put it as editable text.
And then you can search right by that text.
You can search for anything because it's Google, right? So you can search by the color of the note, keywords, tags, whatever, so you can find your stuff.
I understand Google Keep works Android, iOS, and also online.
Right, and that's the problem with AnyList. AnyList is only good for Apple devices, but it's awesome. So what other things do you use?
Well, now that we're talking about our work, and my phone's right here, so it makes me think probably the most helpful, you'd call it a list thing, because I use an app called MileIQ.
MileIQ.
And with MileIQ, if I have this app running on my phone, and it's just sitting there open all the time, it tracks everywhere I've driven.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, I just go in and I swipe left if it was a personal trip, and I swipe right if it's business. And at the end of the week, at the end of the month, at the end of the year, I have a report of exactly how many miles I went. It even shows the map, where I was. I can even choose what vehicle I'm driving.
Wow, so that would be great for our mileage reporting that we have to do.
Absolutely. It even computes the value of each drive. So
wow.
MileIQ, that's one of my favorite, I guess you'd call it a list app.
You know, there are lots of organizational tools, lots of list steps. What are your favorite kinds of tools? Hey, in the comments below this video, add your favorite apps and tell us why you like them.
It will be so much fun to look at your comments and learn from you. So please do share. Thank you.
And have a Merry Christmas!